There's a lot of spirits on this property. There's a lot.
Yeah, the cellar hole's right there.
Okay, so he's saying the cellar hole's right over here. We made it up the mountain.
Yeah, you can see it. Hole.
Cellar hole is right
I
there.
think that might be the well there. I don't know. But I do have a signal too over here, so.
You wouldn't necessarily, unless you knew what you were looking for, you wouldn't necessarily know that this is a cellar hole. Like in the woods, way out in the woods. This is a new one. We have not been to, but we've done the area, I guess, in this kind of in this area, but not anywhere close to this.
Yeah, it is pretty
huh?
close.
It is?
Yeah.
We're just coming from the other side?
It's the other one is, well, if you see right here, this.
So we're close to the first, one of the very first episodes that we did, one of the locations that we went to.
See the wall here, the wall there, which I would assume indicated there might have been a road going through there. And this, just down through the woods this way, is the first one that we ever came to.
Yeah, so we're just coming at it from a different angle.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's what, because there was a man back there, but I didn't stop to tune into him because I was more focused on catching up with Steve.
Oh, there was a man back there just now?
Yeah. I'm going to be, you said mid-30s? And it is, or was.
Was a nail, I think.
Oh.
Old, big
fat square nail.
Nail.
That's good though. Sign of structure. Here we go.
This is a pretty solid 44, 45.
Oh, that would be nice. That pottery?
Yeah.
Nice. Does it have any design on it? Nope, just a piece. You can't really. And look at that. That, by golly, looks like a coin.
Either a coin or a dandy. It is a coin.
It's a coin. Nice, oh my Lord. Excuse me, just burped. What is it?
It's unidentifiable. I have no idea. It might be one of those unfortunate ones that isn't going to clean up.
Boy. Sorry about my nails, you guys. It's hard to keep nice nails when you're doing this. Well, actually, I might.
I think if we let it dry out for a bit, maybe.
the edges. Let me see. Can you guys see anything on this? It's
Look
nice.
at that.
Huh? Now what'd you find? A snail. Snail shell. It's cool. Look at that. Something else. Oh my god, wouldn't that be cool if it's a coin spill?
It would be very cool.
Boy. We'll definitely have to let this dry for a little bit. We're going to be up here for a while, so we'll just let it dry some more and see if we can get anything on it at all. It's a neat coin. So there's a gentleman that's watching us. He's like over there. He's got suspenders on. He's got kind of on the shorter side, stocky, mountain man looking kind of man. I don't know how to really describe. Yeah. Very, very light eyes.
Right between two roots.
Make our way down there to talk to him at some point. Is that a nail?
Piece of wire, I think,
Piece
or
of wire.
something.
So this is all in that same spot, though.
It's not.
No?
I don't know what that is, honestly. I've never seen. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it was like a finish nail, like for trim or something. But I've never once seen one. I have a feeling this is probably just.
Looks like it might be at the head of a nail. You guys can see it. That's what I would say.
It feels like it was too good of a. Yeah.
And it's a buckle. Oh my
a
god,
shoe
it's
buckle.
Oh wow.
It's a borderline complete shoe buckle.
So that wasn't
complete.
what you
Look
were.
at that thing. Oh.
Oh my god.
It's missing one.
Wow.
Look at that beauty.
Wow.
Well, that was worth the hike.
That was worth it. That was worth the hike. He was chasing this little thing around, this little nail.
Well, I knew that
There was
wasn't the
some-
signal.
yeah.
This was. Look at that. That thing is beautiful.
Look at the color on it. Perfect shape.
Yep, missing one thing off the. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Yahoo!
Nice.
Let's go for a hike. It'll be fun.
What else is in there? Wow, that's pretty cool. Nice job. The intriguing hole.
Let me swing this over that. Some more pottery and stuff.
Wow. It's kind of in the same vicinity of where, honestly, from where the coin is and the...
Unbelievable.
What? Oh, wow. Perfect intact spoon. Well, now I might really need to go talk to that man, see if this is whose residence this is.
Little baby spoon or something.
Wow. Baby spoon or a little teaspoon.
Looks like it's probably pewter. Like
It
looked like silver
design on
silver
it too.
plated at one point maybe.
That's really nice. So these things we definitely will clean when we get home. We'll clean them up and display them. That's got a lot of shine on it. It's got some design all up through here. You might be able to see it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think
that's
it's
pretty nice.
silver, but I think it's silver plated where it's so shiny. It's heavier too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. This is definitely worth this hike. It'll be dark by the time we get home, but that's okay.
Another one behind you.
Whoop. Another discussion piece.
I don't know. Doesn't really look broken.
Amazing. This is like...
Looks...
Look at that. And there's more. Wow. That's nice.
Another
Now.
big square now. Handmade one.
So we're like right at the lip. So I mean that's...
But the thing is
That's pretty neat. I mean that could go to that could go to a dresser, it could go to a china cabinet, it could go to just the pictures I've seen of some different ones.
It makes me
go on
think
a lantern
of like the
and
side plate of a like a pistol or something.
Oh really?
Even I don't know. I mean, it's... But you see what I mean? How it doesn't look like it's necessarily broken from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
amazing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. All in this little spot right here.
Well, as I look at this, and you mentioned it about how, you've got the cellar hole, but then if you look, like right here, you follow my footsteps, here over to there almost looks like,
yeah, that's where the house
could have been something too, part of the house.
Well, just I'm basing a lot of this on, I've been in old, just with investigations, I've been in old 1700, 1800 houses that have basements like this. And the basement is, the cellar hole is small, and the actual structure, like that cellar hole is not the size of the house that was here. It wasn't just put on that house. It was put on this whole area. And I was saying to Steve too, how I've been in some that the well, okay, so I've been in a house that was in the very early 1700s, pretty good size cellar hole, good size foundation, large house, but the well was actually in the basement of the house. I've been in a couple of them where the well was actually in the house. So when we see these wells that are right next to the cellar hole, that makes me think of the same thing. As well as, like, we lived in an old house that the basement didn't extend. It was an old one too. And it didn't go out through the whole house.
No. If I can get to this one.
Just interesting.
Rudy. This is probably a nail, but
I can't quite get to him, so. Pause. Okay. So I have the bell set up over here. I'll show you after. I don't know if he will ring the bell because he's very quiet and shy. But this man's been following, watching us the entire time that Steve has been digging. He's definitely, my name is Karen, and I'm going to attempt to just ask you some questions and talk to you, figure out a little bit who you are. And I've got a bell set up over here. It's on this stump. It will not hurt you at all. You have to just ding it. That's how you can show me that you're here. All you have to do is go over to it and just ding the bell. Again, for those of you that don't watch this at all, or this is your first time, I set up the bell because it is a trigger so that you guys can actually see, a device working. And it doesn't go off by the wind. It doesn't go off by, like a squirrel could run right past it and it would not go off. You have to literally, spirit has to engage in it. And then I use my dowsing rods. So these are the easiest way for an energy to talk to me. Thank you very much. I was wondering if you would or not, but so he is on this, he's kind of on the shorter side. You can ring the bell if I'm correct. On the shorter side, stocky, solid build. He looks like he's got facial beard, hair, he's not like a super clean cut man. Looks a little bit like a wild man. He's got suspenders on, but look like old suspenders. Not your modern, not modern ones. And he's got really light colored eyes. Like your eyes are almost like piercing blue. Is that correct? Yes. Like really, he's a round face. I'm gonna try and pull up a picture of someone that I think that you look like. So can you point to where your homestead was? Like where was your homestead? Okay, so he's making the rods go behind me, which is where the cellar hole is. We have been enjoying finding all kinds of neat things here. Have you been watching us? Yes, so they cross for yes. Have you seen some of the items that we have found? Yes. Are these items yours? He's saying, I can hear him actually in my head, yes and no, because some of it was his family's, which I understand that. I would, obviously make sense. This is like really far out into the woods. Did you and your family live out here amongst like a community of people? Like, were there a lot of people out here? No? Okay. Did you enjoy living out here? Yes and no. See how it swings open for no? It's harsh. I'm hearing that. I'm sure that it was very harsh. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. So he's saying to me that they struggled with food. It was very hard to forage out here. I can understand that. Yeah. Were you close to a place where you could get supplies? No. It was a trek. Can you point to me, where was the road entering your property? Okay, so to give you guys an idea, the cellar hole is here. He's pointing that way. Okay. I need to get one of those little stools to sit on when I do this, because I can tell I'm going to end up like soaking wet here. Did you have a large family? It's going to be opening up for no. Okay. How many children did you have? 1, 2, 3. 3 children? Did you have a girl? Did you have a daughter? It's crossing for yes. He's wanting to go watch Steve. I do sense the presence of another man. It feels like he's off in this direction. Was there another homestead out here? Yes. Is it a ways from here? Yes. Were they a relative of yours? No. Okay. Were you here in the 1600s? No. Were you here in the 1700s? Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you for talking to me. I very much appreciate you talking to me. I'm gonna go catch up with Steve. I can hear him. I think he's got some signals. Let's turning out to be a pretty good day here. Well, you're welcome to follow me. He's standing like right over there.